Budapest is back on the diplomatic map. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán has confirmed that the long-delayed Russia-US summit between Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump is postponed, not cancelled.
What is postponed will still happen, just not when we want it, but a little later.
Orbán told ATV the summit is still on the agenda, describing it as a large-scale peace conference in Budapest. He said the talks stalled on the territorial issue. The remarks come just 4 days after Orbán met President Trump at the White House, where he said he would like to see Trump in Hungary before the parliamentary elections in April 2026. At the White House, when asked about his planned meeting with Putin, Trump smiled and said, "Well, I'd like to keep it in Hungary, in Budapest."
You mean a meeting with President Putin?
Yes.
You mean in Hungary? Well, I'd like to keep it in Hungary, in Budapest. That meeting, it turned out I didn't want to do that meeting because I didn't think anything was going to be happening of significance. But if we have it, I'd like to do it in Budapest. Yeah, it'd be good.
According to Orbán, negotiations are stuck because 22% of the Donetsk region is not yet under Russian occupation. Moscow, having written the 4 annexed territories into its constitution, does not want to make peace until they fully occupy them.
I'm strongly convinced. So the question is whether we Westerners are unified or not. The problem is that the president has huge peace efforts, which are just splendid and very positive for the European continent and all the peoples of Europe. But at the same time, we are not unified because Brussels and the Europeans have a different approach to the war. So the only pro-peace government is the United States government and the small Hungary in Europe anyway. All the other governments prefer to continue the war because many of them think that Ukraine can win on the front line, which is a misunderstanding of the situation. So it's a complicated issue. We will discuss it.
Orbán also said he had seen the documents of the Istanbul Agreement from April 2022, which, according to him, was close to success, but was ultimately sabotaged by the Anglo-Saxons.
It was close to success, but was ultimately sabotaged by the Anglo-Saxons.
Orbán pushed back hard against critics in Brussels who call him Putin's messenger. He drew a sharp line between history and politics and made it clear where he stands.
We have no political contact with Russia. We have a historical contact. That's not the same thing.
With Moscow still open to preparations and Orbán acting as go-between, the Budapest summit, once scrapped, is back on the table. But will Washington show up? Or will the pro-war EU make sure this peace summit never becomes reality?